Welcome to my channel.
2 months in. I'm still struggling every day, but I'm motivated by my daughter. I caught my wife in an affair 2 months ago. We had been together 9 years. Married for 5. I'm 28 now, so we met rather young and did a lot of learning and growing together. She always had guy friends that she would talk to, so when she mentioned that she was catching up with someone from her past, I didn't think too much of it. Honestly, I should have taken that as a red flag throughout the years, but me being a chill guy and not the jealous type, I didn't make a big deal out of it. We had been struggling in our marriage for the past 2 years now. I've made a lot of mistakes. Not cheating, just many moments where I could have been a better partner. She also has made a lot of mistakes in that sense. Yet I had been trying to save the marriage, constantly trying to do things to fix our problems and always asking her if she wanted to talk with that goal in mind. She didn't want to try. She asked for a divorce and kept telling me our relationship is over. I asked her what her plan was. She said she will start making plans and let me know. Which she never did. She was comfortable with me supporting her and trying to help her with her mental health problems. She's bipolar and has depression. For the last 2 years it's been a big part of her life. In December 2020 her dad and I had to take her to a behavioral hospital for the whole month because she became manic. Once she got out, she was on medication and it was obvious she wasn't the same person that she was before. I figured her wanting to split was due to her mental health. So it became another reason I took it easy on her with her talking to all sorts of people and going places without me and hanging with I don't know. I loved her and didn't want to stress her out or make the situation worse by getting on to her all the time. It just led to arguments. She would tell me she needs to live her life that way for her happiness. We have a 5-year-old daughter. She loves her daughter, but she wasn't focused on being a mother and wife. I was the one pushing for our family to stay together and find happiness in that sense. About 2 months ago she didn't come home at night. She had been doing that for some time now and would tell me she was spending the night at a friend's house. That's when I started to get really suspicious. She walked in the next morning and I asked if there was something that I need to know. She said no and went to bed. For the first time in 2 years she left her phone open and I told myself it's now or never. I took the phone and walked out the house and started going through it. I found the guy's number. Called him. No answer. Then I saw the messages. Proof that they had been intimate. I was shattered, but I kept my composure, went back into the house, and confronted her. She was like a deer in the headlights. I kicked her out that very moment. Now, she's pregnant with the guy. I'm positive it's not mine. We were last intimate in February. And apparently they first hooked up in March. Now my goal is to try to gain custody of my daughter and divorce her. The guy is a felon. I don't know what kind of lifestyle they plan on living, but I definitely don't want my daughter around people that make those types of decisions. I'm motivated by making sure my daughter is in a good place. And to make sure that she knows that she is one parent at least trying their very best for her future. I struggle every day still, but I have a good support group. My family. My friends. Even her dad and some of her family say they are on my side. Everyone sees that what she did was completely selfish. It doesn't make a good image for her or the family in any way. I think a lot about things that I could have done better, but I realize it wasn't my fault. I tried my best to save my marriage. It was her decision. The week that I caught her I found this subreddit. It's helped me tremendously and I felt like it was time for me to share my story. It motivated me to hit the gym, as well as concentrating on productive activities to distract myself from all the overthinking and to better myself for my future and my daughter's future. Thank you all for your time. Redditors' reactions. Redditor 1, I am sorry to hear that you are going through this. Focus on making sure you are lawyered up to protect yourself and your daughter, then be the best dad you can be. Redditor 2, just keep moving forward. I've had several family members married to bipolar spouses. Very few lasted. Those that do, the spouse with BP is very active with their care. Medicine, therapy. When they feel something's off they tell the spouse, then make the appropriate doctor calls. Those that don't, well, they pretty much follow the path your STBXW is taking. I will tell you, don't wait. Do what's best for your child. If that means getting the law and a lawyer involved, don't wait. The sooner you get your daughter into a stable environment, the better she'll recover from the shit show. Don't be afraid to play hardball with her mental issues in the court. You want your kid playing in a drug den? Want the AITA other friends dropping by with their dubious backgrounds? Document everything. Listen to your lawyer. She's made her decision and picked a felon and her happiness over yours and the safety of your daughter. Answer, thank you for that. It's the first time I'm hearing from someone else's experience with bipolar people in relationships. She wasn't active in her treatment. If it didn't happen now, I'm sure it would have happened eventually. Redditor 3, in many places you're automatically on the birth certificate if your wife has a baby. See a lawyer now. Answer, I was told something similar. Yeah, I'll definitely have to crank out a paternity test. Thank you. Redditor 4, hey man, just keep doing what you're doing. You have unconditional love from family and daughter. You're doing what's best for your lil family. I will pray for your happiness and peace. Redditor 5, El Raul 009, I'm sorry for what you're going through. No one should have to deal with it. It's not fair, and it sucks. You only have one thing going for you. But it's your ace in the hole. Your daughter. You know what you need to do. That's a powerful force. You know you need to do what's best for your daughter. You need to go into Papa Bear mode. Everything else will fall in place if you focus on job one. Good fortune to you. Answer, when you say that everything will fall into place once I focus on job one, motivates me. Thank for that. Redditor 6, you're already taking good decision, bro. At least this age you'll find out her real face. She is not deserved to your true love and loyalty. She is not live faithful to nobody. Get your child full custody. God help you, because lots of good friends and family support you, even her family and friends support you. Go to gym, transform your body, and that will give you more confidence. In future definitely you will get best loyal life partner, and that time she's lost good husband and beautiful children. It's your life and don't waste your remaining life with that cheater. Redditor 7, Bud, my heart goes out to you. You're doing the right thing right now and protecting yourself and your daughter. Maintain that course, my friend. Remember, you're fighting for both yourself and your child. Your wife's family can take care of her. She's no longer your burden. She cheated by her own choice. She got pregnant with AP's kid by her own choice. She endangered your daughter with an AP who's a felon. By her own choices. File for full custody. Good luck, Bud. Answer, thank you. It took me some time to accept it was fully her choice to do all those things. I'm no longer going to stress about her and her condition. I'm going to focus on my kid and myself. Thanks for the support. Redditor 8, a felon? Yeah, keep your daughter away from that. There is no telling what he could do to her. Your wife, soon to be ex, will regret this. As a woman, I've seen women unmarried and married get involved with felons. They will crash and burn. A woman in Detroit married a man who killed his ex-wife and their unborn child in 1991. He was locked up. She and her religious pastor father advocated for him to be released. Well, they released him of his own recognizance. She married him. She already had 2 older children. After a few years, he shot the 2 older children, sliced this woman's face and killed the 2 babies he had with her by strangulation. The dumb woman is acting like she doesn't know how he could do it. I'm telling you, keep your child safe, please. The father of the 2 older children, who were late teens or young adults, wish he had done so. Answer, wow. I didn't consider something of that caliber. You're right though. We truly don't know what people are capable of at the end of the day. Thanks for the advice. Redditor 9, this does get better. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, working to build a better future for your daughter. Cheating partners shatter out self-worth, destroy our self-confidence and cause us to question what we did wrong. It's only with time that we recover those things and come to the realization that their choices were their doing, not ours. Keep healing and walk into the future with your head held high. Answer, thank you. I still have my moments. Yet, It's slowly happening less and less. Those first few weeks were the worst. Redditor 10, do what best for your daughter and get the divorce going. Staying with your wife would be detrimental to your daughter. Children absorb so much. You have a good case to get custody of your child. Best to you and your daughter. Op answer, thank you for support. You're right. My kid seeing that isn't healthy. I'm going to do everything I can to gain custody. Redditor 11, unfortunately you enabled her poor behavior, and being the Mr. Nice Guy and ignoring huge red flags just added to the mess. Fortunately you seem to have learned that not enforcing boundaries ends up hitting you in the head later on. Get into IC to work on being a healthy decision maker and read no more Mr. Nice Guy. Well done on moving forward. Redditor 12, with her documented mental problems, you may have a shot at full custody, as long as you stay squeaky clean. Good luck. Redditor 13, glad to see you're able to move forward with a great support network. Keep moving forward for the sake of your kid and your sanity. Good luck. Redditor 14, what did her parents say? Op answer, both her parents have told me that their entire family doesn't approve of what she did. Her father especially still hasn't talked to her. I'm sure they won't abandon her, but it's obvious this will linger for a while. Redditor 15, thank you for sharing your story and trying. God knows you tried your damnedest to save this, but when people are sick there isn't anything you can do but hope. I hope your daughter understands that mom is sick and that it's not her fault. I hope you can power through this valley to one be on the mountain again. Op answer, thank you. I see myself getting past this. It's just not easy at the moment, of course. Hopefully when my daughter is older she'll understand how her mom is sick, but I hope my STBXW will get herself on the right path by then. I tried to do my part but it didn't work, so it's on her now. Redditor 16, hi Op, can you please add some paragraphs to this post? From our guidelines, keep your posts readable. Big chunks of text and little punctuation makes it very difficult for people to read your posts and offer support. If you need some help learning how to format your posts correctly, you'll find help here, our HFY Wiki Ref Fact Formatting Guide. Please edit or repost with paragraphs to make this readable. Thank you. Redditor 17, focus on your daughter's well-being, consider getting her into counseling and build your emotional support network, but be aware that your ex's family may likely come to side with her in time, blood being thicker and all that. For the sake of custody, remember to document what kinda environment your ex may be exposing your child to. Op answer, I've definitely considered getting counseling for her and for myself. I was given some similar advice about how her family will most likely help her out in the long run. I've had that in the back of my head whenever I interact with them. I'll tread carefully. Thank you. Redditor 18, thanks for sharing your story and sorry you're being put through this. Good on you for detaching from her and focusing on you and your kid. Hoping some of your courage rubs off on me as I'm in similar situation. Godspeed. Op answer, I appreciate the comment. I wish you the best in your situation as well. I've learned that we only hurt ourselves giving so much energy to someone who doesn't want to reciprocate it. Redditor 19, young man, you should be proud of yourself. I don't know if anyone has said this to you, but I'm proud of you, from afar. Incredibly difficult situation for you and your daughter. Keep hanging in there and doing your best for yourself and her. Give her a great big hug at the end of each day. It will remind you why you're doing what you're doing. I raised 2 girls, now 20 and 26. I would not trade them or raising them for anything in the world. Stay strong for her and she will grow up to be strong for you. Stay the course on your divorce and gaining full custody. You will likely have plenty of support for full custody, including her family. I would do anything in my power to protect that girl from the path her mother seems to insist to go down. I hope and pray for many blessings for you and your daughter moving forward. Be well, Op. Op answer, thank you for that motivation. She's the number one thing in the world to me, and hearing your words gives me hope on raising her the right way. With as much love as possible. And thank you for the prayers.
Thank you for watching. Comment what do you think about this situation. Don't forget to like and subscribe.